Marcus, if you were to redraft the 2020 quarterback class, who would you take of these three?
First of all, show never starts without me acknowledging my sister, my dog. What up, MK? It's good to see you in the second hour. Much love. All right, let me go. Let's do our job. I'm just always happy to see MK.
Of course.
It would be Joe Burrow, Herbert, and Tua for me. And I think all three of them are franchise quarterbacks. But Joe Burrow, to me, and I've said this, Mina knows this, Jeff knows this, Charlie, you know this. Like, it has nothing to do with ability. Justin Herbert has the most ability out of all three of these quarterbacks. He's the best athlete, strongest arm, has the ability to make throws that these other two guys can't from a physical standpoint. But when you telling me that I want, which one of these guys I want to lead my squad, it's Joe Burrow. And it's because of his dog mentality. Like, he never switches up. And you can see how much Cincinnati has evolved because he's been their quarterback. And even last year in his rookie season when he was getting beat across the head, this year he getting beat across the head, and he has the Bengals in contention. Like, y'all, listen to this. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to the playoffs with a quarterback that's technically in like his first and a half year because he lost so much to injury. This is a young team with a lot of talent on the outside, but Joe Burrow would be my number one guy because of a lot of the intangibles. Not saying that Tua doesn't have it, not saying Herbert doesn't have it. I've seen it more on display from Joe Burrow than I have from both of these other guys, and that's why I would take him 1, Herbert 2, 2 or 3.
Swagoo, I totally agree with you. And listen, here's the thing that's so impressive for me with Joe Burrow. Like, he is leading the league again in sacks, 47. They carted him off with a knee injury last year after getting sacked and bent all kinds of nasty ways. That he still has the mentality that he don't back down. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to buy time. He's going to take shots. He's going to get hit. He got sacked 47 times this year already. Like, this is a dude. And when you're blocking for somebody or you're running routes for somebody and you know he's in it to win it and he ain't going to make any excuses, he ain't trying to pass the buck to nobody, he wants it all on his plate at the end, man, you got to respect that. And again, I love the mentality. And here's the other part I loved about it. When Wink Martindale this past week said, don't put a jacket on him and all that kind of stuff, and my man throws for 525. And in the post-game presser, they said, you know, did you hear about it? Yeah, I heard about it. Did it aggravate you? It was unnecessary, which I completely agree with. Were you thinking about it when you threw for that 525th yard? Yup. That's what I was thinking about. He didn't back down again. Even when the media's asking, and you know most dudes in the league are taught to avoid those questions. Don't give the Ravens bulletin board material. Don't give Wink board material. Nah, bro. I was thinking about it when I threw that thing over your head, and my running back caught it for 525, fourth most in the NFL. I love that about him. I'm in complete agreement with Herbert. I think he is an absolute stud. I do not put Tua in this category. So let me be clear. That's 1, 2, and 3. But Tua, for me, still has to show a significant amount of progress to be up in that conversation with those two. Those two dudes have set themselves apart in my mind.
So this is a Burrow-Herbert debate. I think we all agree. And I depart from you guys because I take Herbert. Jeff, I hear what you're saying about what Burrow did this weekend and the bulletin board material. But with all due respect, I think it was less about the bulletin board material and a little bit more about playing a practice squad secondary. Now, that's not to diminish what Justin Herbert Joe Burrow has accomplished this year. I think he's been excellent. I think both of these two quarterbacks have had occasional rocky performances and have been largely very, very good. But I also think some of the Joe Burrow takes floating around are a little bit prisoner of the moment, failing to account for competition. When you back out and look at the entire season, Joe Burrow, according to Football Outsiders, has played the easiest slate of pass defenses of any quarterback in the NFL. Justin Herbert has played the 8th. Again, I love his accuracy. I love his leadership abilities. I love his pre-snap cognition. But Justin Herbert has made throws that I don't think anyone, maybe outside of Rodgers and Mahomes can make. I think he's done a better job taking care of the football this year. And I also think he's done a better job of eluding sacks, which you alluded to, Jeff. You know that quarterbacks are also partially responsible for some of that. Joe Burrow does have the third highest sack rate in the NFL behind only 2 rookies. And you mentioned adversity and the fact that Burrow's come back despite getting hit. Justin Herbert broke records last year playing behind one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL, an offensive line that has not improved dramatically. So all I ask is that we take a step back, away from this Ravens game, and look at the entire body of work. And I want to be totally clear. Both of these quarterbacks are the future of the NFL. But if you're asking me to redraft, I'm going to take the guy with the tools that, frankly, are almost unparalleled in this league.
Oh.
Follow up that, Marcus. Follow that up.
You, and then we got to argue.
Yep.
We got to argue. Okay, so here's the thing, all right? And this is always the problem because we're comparing 2 quarterbacks that we think are going to be great going down the stretch.
Yeah.
So we looking at intangibles, right? We thinking about stuff outside of what actually that they have. You taking you taking Herbert in arm strength, you taking him in athleticism, and you taking him in improv by a very slight margin. Because I think one thing people don't really understand about Joe Burrow, I know you do, Mina, I'm not saying you, is that he is really elusive. It's not freakishly athletic. It's not something that's going to pop off the page to you. But the ability to get out of trouble and push the ball downfield, the ability to improv, Joe Burrow has that. He has a very high level of being able to do that. And obviously you need to have it when you're getting your damn head banged in every game you play in because your offensive line don't want to block anybody.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.